So which one of these hot water boilers is better than the other? We're going to go through both of the similarities first, and then I'm going to go through the differences. So some of the similarities is that they are both 3 liters, so they hold the same amount. Um, they all have the same features, so I'm going to start going through those first. We've got the dispense, which there's 2 different speeds. We've got regular speed, and then if you press and hold the button, we've also got slow. The lock button is going to automatically lock. That way you can't just accidentally dispense it at any point. You do have to press the unlock, and then you can start dispensing. Now the actual temps you can change between 160, 175, 195, and 208. And then it's got a little timer that will automatically shut off if you decide to use it for like 6 to 10 hours. If you just want it to run during the day, and then it'll automatically shut down. I use mine so much that I leave mine on all the time. I don't really use it, but we've also got a reboil and a quick temp. So another function that I use with the reboil is if I'm not feeling great, I press that and it starts steaming up in my face to help me start breathing a little bit better. They both have a little go handle right here. They also both have this magnetic plug, so it's easy to unplug. You don't have to worry about that, or if like you pull it or something and then it pushes right back in. It's magnet, goes right back in really nice and easy. They both also have this little spinny thing at the bottom. That way, when it's on the countertop, it's going to rotate nice and smoothly. When you pull the lid up here, now obviously the lid can just sit back and stay, but if you put it at a 45-degree angle, you're able to push the button back here and pull it off. And you're going to do this, one, to get it nice and clean, and you know you can maneuver it, but it's also got an empty from here, and it's got this little pour spout thing. So I utilize this, you know, I unplug with the easy thing, take the lid off, and if I'm blanching some vegetables, or if I need a large amount of water that's already hot, I just take this and pour it into this, utilizing this spout, take it back over to my sink, refill it up, put it back in, and then I plug it back in, put the lid back on, and go to town, and it's ready to go. Now, some of the similarities also is that they both have this little filler neck, and this one actually has some water, so you can see the water level of where it is. Now they're both 3 liters, but you can see obviously that there's a difference in height. This one's a little bit wider, but way shorter. There's a benefit to both. So the benefit to this one being taller is if you have something taller, or if you're putting like a big pot or something under here, it's going to be able to fill if you're utilizing the dispense. In order to make that happen on some of my pots and stuff, I'd have to pull this over to the edge. That way my pot can go down the edge and I'm holding it instead of setting it onto the counter and dispensing it. Now, because this one is more compact, I end up using this one in my RV, which is great because space is really limited, and I want the smallest one possible but still have at least 3 liters capacity. This is my daily one that I use in the main house on a daily basis. And I use it for everything from putting hot water in my dog's kibble. That way it starts to soak up, and so they can get all the nutrients and they don't have to work as hard to break down. Plus it also helps hydrate them, and I put ice in the end to cool it down after about 5-10 minutes of sitting. I make iced tea with this stuff. I utilize it for, like I said earlier, vegetables. I make hot tea. You know, instant hot oatmeal for the kids in the morning where they just get their hot water and there's no having to microwave or put something on the stove. So many different uses. I even use it to get hot water to start cleaning stuff. It's so convenient. This is one of those appliances that, you know, I didn't know that I needed when I didn't have one, and then now that I have one, it's one of those things that I wish I'd always had, and I don't think I can live without. That's why I end up even having one for the RV, and they're great units, and the brand is something that I've been using for a long time. It's one of my favorites. All around, these are really, really, really nice units. Highly recommend them.